Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Dickinson, Texas, near Texas City, to see the Dickinson Gators take on the Auténtico Tigres, or Authentic Tigers, based out of Monterey, Mexico. So 9:14 to go already. Let's see if we can see the scoreboard there. So 9:14, so only about 2 minutes and 45 seconds have elapsed. And Dickinson already on the board. So Monterey was actually knocking on the proverbial door to try to score a touchdown. And what happened is there was a fumble, and a defensive player for Dickinson ended up taking it back to the house. So that's what the deal is right now. So the score is 7-0 in favor of the home team, Dickinson Gators. Beautiful field here. Like I said, fairly close to Texas City, near the Texas City Buckies. But this is actually Dickinson, Texas, so Dickinson has its own city. But phenomenal field, phenomenal opportunity here for the Dickinson Gators to take on a team south of the border. So Monterey team, we'll just call them the Auténtico Tigres, or Authentic Tigers. Very pumped up here. So it looks like they won the state championship in 1977. So very similar to the University of Florida type of uniform. So it looks like they're going to kick the ball at their own 40-yard line. That is going to be Dickinson. So it looks like it's going to be 86, I believe. We're going to see exactly. So squib kick, onside type of kick. And the Monterey team does a great job of being able to muffle that onside kick opportunity, and they are near midfield. So Monterey, the Authentic Tigers, or Auténtico Tigres, in all white with gold numbering, and we have a metallic gold helmet. They are in all white. So very excited. They are to be able to play north of the border. So even if you go on the other side of the field, we are seeing a Mexico flag. So ball at midfield. Quarterback, we're going to try to see if I can get a number. So shotgun formation, trips flanked on the near side of the field, twins flanked on the far side of the field. Clapping his hands is number 11. The quarterback calling his own number. The speedster breaks midfield and gets inside Gator territory. So about the 43-yard line. So the Monterey team doing a great job of getting close to a first down opportunity. So this is second down and about 3. So the quarterback, number 11, stomping his foot. So going to go play action, going to hand the ball off option style, and they are going to easily get their first down. So already we are seeing that pretty good size here for Monterrey, Mexico, doing a great job there all around. So quarterback, number 11, going to go once again that option RPO style, but to their advantage, Dickinson doing a great job of being all over that. So we're going to see where they're going to field the ball and then kind of go from there. So ball is going to be at the, let's say, 38-yard line. So El Monterey, the Auténtico Tigres, at the 38-yard line of the Gators. So Monterey, Mexico representing south of the border, and they are going to, at least it looks like they're going to draw someone off sides, and that is actually going to possibly be number 94 for the Dickinson Gators. So that actually is going to be LaRon Nelson, the senior defensive lineman. So like I said, pretty phenomenal field, pretty good turnout overall. It's really hard to see. I'll see if I can pipe down to the field here, or the stand. So that is the hometown Dickinson Gator crowd. Of course, they won state in 1977, and actually a fairly decent showing on the other side of the field. So quarterback is going to be 11 for the Auténtico Tigres. So Joel Emiliano Ramirez, shotgun formation. Going to throw it up for grabs. Going to be intercepted by Dickinson. Dickinson, the defensive player, is going to get out of bounds at near the 40, and that's actually going to be, I'm trying to see exactly the number. 16 went to pat him down, give him a congratulatory, so I'm trying to see exactly what the number was. So it looked like it might have been about 16 or so. So still trying to pick up that numbering, but great job. Great interception there by the Dickinson Gators. So 7:22 on this clock. First quarter action, first half action here in Dickinson. So Dickinson Gators taking on the El Auténtico Tigres out of Monterey, Mexico. So quarterback for Dickinson, shotgun formation, Twins flanked on the near side of the field. 13 in motion, goes across the field, and they try to hit him, and they were actually trying to see if that was an actual lateral. So it looks like our ref called it out, so that was an incompletion. So this will bring up a second down opportunity for Dickinson Gators, like I said earlier. So very much patterned somewhat after the Florida Gators. So Dickinson Gators, shotgun formation, quarterback going to do play action, going to hit his receiver in stride, doing a great job pitch and catch. So that was number 2, throwing it on a frozen rope, and then he's actually going to hit 10 in motion on the far side of the field. That is going to be Xylon Little, the senior tight end there. So we got Twins flanked on the near side of the field, and they're actually going to, looks like there might be a flag here. Okay, so we were trying to see exactly what's going on. Looks like a possible timeout is called. So 7:03 to go, 7-0 is the score. The Dickinson Gators on top over the El Auténtico Tigres out of Monterey, Mexico. So Dickinson versus Monterey. So very much a home situation. I believe I had heard that this Monterey team had played last week, I believe, against the Texas City team, and is actually planning on doing the same possibly next week. So we're going to see where they're going to place the ball here at the 40-yard line. So Dickinson looking to notch another score on the scoreboard. So Dickinson shotgun formation. This is going to be, let's see, at their 40-yard line of the El Auténtico Tigres for Monterrey, Mexico. So play action, going to go over the top, and he is going to hit his intended receiver in stride. What a play there, number 2 to number 3. So that is actually the quarterback, John Solomon, the junior quarterback, hitting the number 3, Marquise Johnson, the senior wide receiver, in stride. So very great, like I inferred, very great pitch and catch there between the Dickinson brothers. Not exactly brothers by birthright, but in terms of they both represent Dickinson Gators. So it looks like the Dickinson Gators, looks like the ROTC is the one that actually holds the Gator flags. And that was a good extra point, so that's going to make it 14-0 in favor of the home team, Dickinson Gators. This is San Vitanza Stadium. So phenomenal field here. Let's just take a look overall. So just phenomenal field here in Dickinson. So this is Dickinson, Texas, state champs from 1977. Just a phenomenal atmosphere overall. So what a phenomenal privilege it is for the for a team south of the border from Mexico being able to actually play a team north of the border. So phenomenal opportunity overall for this Monterey team. So the El Auténtico Tigres versus Dickinson Gators here in Dickinson, Texas. So overall, I'll have to check sometime to see the population of Dickinson, but from what it looks like, it's not a huge town or city, but it is 6A, I believe. So phenomenal. I really like Friday Night Lights, and it's also nice to see this type of field. It's kind of somewhat near NASA and Clear Creek ISD, somewhat relatively speaking. So the kicker for Dickinson is actually going to kick it out of bounds, and of course, when that happens, a flag will be thrown. So we are going to see exactly what is happening overall. Okay, it looks like it was a holding penalty on Dickinson. So we're going to see, so a ball is now at the 30-yard line. So 30-yard line, this is El Auténtico Tigres of Monterrey, Mexico. They are on their, I believe, their second drive now, second offensive opportunity for the team south of the border. Shotgun formation, that is going to be Joel Emiliano Ramirez, the quarterback for the Monterrey team. So shotgun formation, trips flanked out to the far side of the field. Emiliano Ramirez going in there, and he is actually going to slide in and as he gets close to that first down marker. So it looks like that's going to bring out second and about 3 or 4 for Emiliano Ramirez and company. So shotgun formation, twins flanked out on either side. Emiliano Ramirez going to clap his hands. He's going to actually go call his own number, and you're really getting to see the athleticism there by Ramirez. So Ramirez actually gets past the 40, and it looks like it is actually going to be at the 41-yard line. So great job there by Ramirez and company. So 41-yard line, Emiliano Ramirez and company are looking at the sideline. So like I said earlier, so the El Auténtico Tigres of Monterrey, Mexico, in all white with a metallic kind of Vegas gold helmet. So big number 28, I believe is a linebacker for Dickinson. All over that, like a pack of wolves on a three-legged cat, that's going to be Trey Ford, the senior defensive line. So you're really seeing a lot of size here by the Dickinson Gators. So not to say that the team from El Monterey, Mexico isn't big either, but pretty good size across the board on both teams. So Emiliano Ramirez trying to see what he can do. He's going to roll out on the near side of the field, and he is going to hit an intended receiver, and great second effort there by the wide receiver. So the wide receiver, that's going to be 19 for the Auténtico Tigres, and that is actually going to be Eric Enrique Mercado, the wide receiver. So 40-yard line here for the Auténtico Tigres from Monterrey, Mexico. So from the 40-yard line, they are now in Dickinson Gator territory. So Emiliano Ramirez over here in the shotgun formation. Twins flanked out on the far side of the field, one wide out on the near side. They're going to hand it off first back through the line, and he's not exactly going to get anywhere. Stood up near the line of scrimmage by about 2 or 3 defenders for Dickinson. So ball is at the 41-yard line. So the team from Monterrey, Mexico, trying to see what they can do. So second down and about 10 or 11 yards. Emiliano Ramirez at the shotgun formation. Inside territory, 41-yard line. So Emiliano Ramirez going to roll out, going to decide to call his own number, and he's actually going to make nothing out of something. So great job there by Emiliano Ramirez, Joel Emiliano Ramirez. So I left out the Joel in front. So Joel Emiliano Ramirez, the quarterback, number 11, numero 11, as they would say south of the border. So shotgun formation. Joel Emiliano Ramirez trips flanked out on the far side of the field. Twins flanked on the near side. Joel Emiliano Ramirez doing a great job there as he really stayed very poised in the pocket as he took quite the hit there by a few Dickinson Gator defenders. So 4:01 left in this first and opening quarter. 14-0 is the score in favor of the home team Dickinson Gator attack. So Oel Emiliano Ramirez, shotgun formation. Twins flanked out on the far side of the field, one flanked on the near side of the field. Oel Emiliano Ramirez going to go. He's going to roll out towards the far side of the field against his body, but is going to get broken up. So under 4 minutes to go, 3:56 to be exact. 14-0 is the score in favor of the home team Dickinson Gators. So state champions from 1977. Phenomenal field overall. So it looks like a timeout is going to be called. So I'm going to try to see exactly who called that timeout, or maybe they just took a non-timeout quick break. So Dickinson now on the offensive attack, shotgun formation. They are at their own 35-yard line. So one wideout flanked on either side. Quarterback going to call his own number. That is actually going to be number 2, John Solomon, the junior quarterback. So Solomon looks like is going to be shotgun formation now at the 43-yard line. So Solomon, throwing on a frozen rope. You're really seeing the arm power by John Solomon. So it looks like they are going to move the chains. So Dickinson Bay doing a great job of moving and working with that momentum. 14-0, like I inferred earlier, is the score. Dickinson Gators on top. So John Solomon is going to call his own number once again, and he's going to be towards the near side. So almost gets another first down. So what I'm noticing, now I understand. So the way the helmets were looking at first, I didn't know that was the helmet insignia. It kind of has some type of, maybe like a gator on the back, but I almost thought everyone had a cowboy collar. So Solomon going to hand the ball off. 8 going to go through the line, still on his feet, and he's going to get inside the 20-yard line. So great job there by, I believe, number 8 for Dickinson. So we're going to see exactly, that is Malachi McNair, the junior running back. So there's going to be a player on the field. So that's going to be like an indirect injury timeout. 2:59 to go. 14-0 is the score. The Dickinson Gators on top in Dickinson. So like I said earlier, phenomenal field. Like great scoreboard, Jumbotron, you name it. This is San Vitanza Stadium in Dickinson, Texas. Just a phenomenal, beautiful Friday evening, Friday night lights. This is what we do here. Let's try to pan up, and we have the lights. Friday night lights here in Dickinson. 2:59 left in this first quarter, and has been all Dickinson from the onset. So like I said, very unique game opportunity for Dickinson as they actually get a host a team south of the border, and that would be none other than the El Auténtico Tigres from Monterrey, Mexico. So quarterback going to be John Solomon. Shotgun formation, Twins flanked out on the near side, one wideout flanked on the far side of the field. Solomon going to go over the top, and he is going to hit number 88. So they are just getting to click on all cylinders. This Dickinson Gator offensive attack. That was Jeremiah Scobie. He's only a sophomore, so great job, like I said earlier. So the ROTC down there is the one pulling the flags and running with them. Sometimes they'll have a little bit younger of a crowd, and sometimes it's still high schoolers, but it's kind of neat to see. This is kind of like cadet style kind of deal. So it looks like a great ROTC presence in Dickinson. So ball is going to go through the uprights, and it is going to be good. So already still first quarter action, 2:46 to go, and it is Dickinson Gators, the home team from Dickinson, Texas, taking on the El Auténtico Tigres from Monterrey, Mexico. So that will be just the authentic Tigers from Monterrey, Mexico. So great opportunity here for Dickinson to be able to take a team take on a team south of the border. And great job here on the scheduling side to be able to play a football game for this Monterey team. So from what I heard earlier, they actually got to play a Texas City area team last week, and they may have an opportunity to play yet another game. So here we go. So we're going to see they're going to place it at the 40-yard line. So Friday night lights, beautiful Friday night lights here in Dickinson, Texas, home of the Gators, state champions from 1977. So it looks like this is going to be the kicker. I believe 88 is the number. So 88, the kicker, he's going to kick it at his own 40, and it is going to go end over end, and it's going to go in towards the back of the end zone. With 2:46 to go in this first and initial quarter, the score is still 21-0. So 3 touchdown advantage for the Dickinson Gators. So I can't stress enough how unique this game is. So I kind of looked at the schedule. I was looking for possible games to do, as it looks like North Shore and a few other teams are kind of off this week. They decided to take the bye week in this week, and so I decided, hey, this one matches the bill. Very intriguing matchup. So phenomenal play there. It looks like by number 13 for the Auténtico Tigres from Monterey, Mexico. So that was Sebastian Rosales, the running back. So going across the board, we'll keep it with Joel Emiliano Ramirez. The shotgun formation, he is going to end up handing the ball off. And what a great job there by the running back. And looks like that's going to be, once again, Johnny on the spot. That is going to be Sebastian Rosales, the running back. So some of the players elsewhere. So there's another Emiliano in the form of Nestor Emiliano Molina, Diego Espinoza, Diego Blade, Mario Sales, and Angel Eduardo Espinoza. So Emiliano Ramirez trying to escape some pressure, and he is actually going to throw it out of bounds. So just kind of trying to go through. We have Maximo Alejandro Trejo. We also have Diego Alberto Badillo, Ricardo Gabino Fernandez, Silva Leonardo, Patricio Calderon, Joel Emiliano Ramirez, the quarterback, and we have Diego Pena, the linebacker kicker. So Joel Emiliano Ramirez, shotgun formation, looks like it's going to be at the 37-yard line, their own 37-yard line. So Emiliano Ramirez going to see what he can do with the ball, and he's actually going to go out of bounds near the 40-yard line. So we'll go back to the drawing board. We have Sebastian Rosales, Juan Pablo Cruz, Emilio Velasquez, Luis Emilio Prieto, Emiliano Hernandez, Eric Enrique Mercado, and Jose Santiago Ramirez. So Joel Emiliano Ramirez trying to look at his side of the field for Monterey, Mexico. South of the border versus north of the border. Cannot get any better than this on a Friday night in Dickinson, Texas. So 37-yard line, Joel Emiliano Ramirez going to hand the ball off to the running back. And this is actually going to be another running back. Looks like it's going to be number 26, Jose Miguel Moreno, for the Auténtico Tigres from El Monterey, Mexico. So we are going to see what they do here. So it looks like a punt opportunity for the Auténtico Tigres from Monterrey, Mexico. So they're going to punt it. So it looks like the long snapper at their own 42-yard line, the punter in between the 25 and 30 of their own. So they're going to kick low end over end, and it looks like that is going to be number 5, I believe. That's going to be Angel Eduardo Espinoza, the defensive back, going to down the ball. So we're going to bring up the Dickinson Gator attack. So like we said earlier, number 2 is John Solomon. the quarterback. We have Marquise Johnson, number 3, the receiver. Rodney Beamage, number 4, the defensive back. We got Layden Roque, the senior defensive back. And then we have Nick Peace, the junior DB, and Callan Cram, the senior wide receiver. So we're going to try to see if we can get as much of the names on the rosters for this evening. So Solomon and company. John Solomon, to be exact, going to shotgun formation, going to hand the ball off, and he's going to be stood up for a possibly no gain, if not a negative gain. So I'm trying to see that. It looks like that's number 22, KJ Williams, the senior running back. So like I was saying earlier, what a phenomenal, unique opportunity here in Dickinson, Texas. So kind of a wheel route towards the near side of the field, and that it looks like that's going to be close to the first down. So 22.4 seconds to go in this first quarter. It has been all Dickinson Gators from the onset. So Solomon going to hand the ball off to none other than Johnny on the spot, KJ Williams. It looks like they are going to convert the first down. And it looks like under 20 seconds to go in this first quarter, we're going to see if Solomon can get off. He did get off one play. He's going to decide what to do, and he kind of bounced it off the turf to 22, so that's going to be incomplete pass with 4.7 seconds to go in this first and opening quarter. First quarter now, about to go into the second quarter. So Solomon going to be able to option pitch it out to 22. KJ Williams, I believe, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So the end of the first quarter is going to be 21-0 in favor of the home team, Dickinson Gators. So we'll be back right after this for the second quarter. Actually, there is a flag on the play, so we'll get back for a second quarter action.